Hey guys, Willie B9. Give the old Road King a walk around here. Looks like we got a good Sunday coming up here. It's a little cooler than hot around here, man. Well, I guess not as hot as what some of you guys ride in, but anyway, let's go for a ride. Sesame. The picture perfect day. Nice and cool today. Yeah, these cooler days, it's like, well, now I can maybe wear a little more gear. Having said that, I'm out here in a sweatshirt, but hey, get the leather vest on. Yeah, I know. We take a little local cruise around here. So I haven't actually done a ton of riding this summer, at least not compared to what I did last year. And of course, I got the Road King here now, and that wasn't really the plan, but the fact is the weather just hasn't been all that great, and I don't know, it seemed like a few things got in the way this year. A little busier, but I'm gonna have to work on that. Did a little local ride up to Simon Fraser University here. This is the way I go quite often, actually. It's a good ride after work. It's not too far, it's close by. Hopefully stay out of traffic a little bit. So yeah, this is the first video I've actually done riding the Road King. So how do I like this bike? Well, most of you guys know I had that 1300 Star 1300T bagger, and I really like that bike. But I love this bike. It's a great bike on the highway, obviously. I guess it's kind of top of the food chain there. I mean, not that there isn't more expensive bikes. This is an entry-level touring bike for Harley, but it's great. I've done one trip up to the interior of the province here, the Kamloops area. So it was overall probably about 700 or 800 kilometers I ended up putting on. And it was great. Just no complaints. It's just a great bike. The cruise control is nice. That's something unique that I haven't had before. And the bike just sits beautifully on the highway and rides along nicely. I had the wifey on the back there. So I got a backrest for it and a luggage rack. I know they're detachable. And they work out quite well, actually. I just feel more comfortable with that backrest on there. Not that I'm sprinting around going crazy with her on the back there, but it just gives you a little extra level of comfort knowing that it's there. And it's, of course, more comfortable for her too. So yeah, overall I love the bike. There's things to do. There's always things to do to a Harley. Well, any bike really, but I guess probably the stage one is what I would do over the winter. It needs a little more sound. I mean, let's face it, it's a Harley. It's got stock pipes on it. Sounds okay, but it could do better. One of the things that I'm looking forward to getting looked after is getting that catalytic converter out of it. This thing's, I think by their nature they put up a lot of heat, but that cat really, it can make it uncomfortable, and apparently it improves the performance fairly significantly just by removing it. So that combined with the stage one, I'm not an expert, but that's probably on the menu for this winter maybe. The dealership here apparently offers a plan where you can store it there for the winter, and they won't charge you the storage if you get some work done. I guess there's probably a dollar value they place on that, I would imagine, but I think getting that level of work done on the bike, and maybe just leaving it with them for the winter, it takes a little bit of pressure off me for having it stored in my underground lot there. So yeah, I'm really happy with the bike. No complaints. Little things that you always notice with any bike. Things that bother me a little bit. Probably the throttle. I've heard it described as an on-off switch. I don't remember who it was that described it that way, but it's riding in town and just riding in rough local roads, manhole covers, that kind of thing. It tends to be a little jumpy. I guess it's hard to explain, but the throttle is just, it's real sensitive. And I notice it really takes some getting used to. I've got a throttle boss on there with these Kuriakin grips. And that actually helped a little bit. But I find myself squeezing the throttle and just, you know, trying to control that jumping, especially when you're in the lower gears. Let's face it, it's a torquey bike, and it can jump around on you a bit. So I find that a little bit annoying at times. Other than that, the windshield on this bike is a little too high for me. It's just a little bit high. I'm going to get it cut down, I think, and I think probably about 1.5 inches is all I need. I'm stretching to look over top of it, and I'm just looking through the very top of it, and there's some distortion. In fact, I actually really not that happy with this windshield, so I may make a change, but I want to look just over top of it. And I've tried to test it with the wind buffeting, and that is kind of difficult to do. I mean, every time you do that, you're in a different circumstance. So, but anyway, those are the two things that really I would say are not really negatives, but things that I'd like to change. Let's head up to the university here. There was a car show up here yesterday, and I didn't make it. I missed it. It was a Volkswagen, classic Volkswagens. And apparently there was hundreds of them up here, and I saw a few of them as I was going across town. Man, I saw this guy with an old Volkswagen van. I'm not a Volkswagen buff, so I couldn't tell you what year or whatever, but it was old. It actually had the windshield that folded out. in two pieces, folded up and hooked up on a bracket. You just rode with the windshield open. It looked so cool. The guy had a surfboard on the roof. Man, it was gorgeous. Who'd have thunk? Yeah, nice. Anyway, they were all up here yesterday, and I just didn't get a chance to get up here and have a look. But yeah, this is a great little they just kind of get you out of traffic, although they're doing a lot of construction up here, so during the week it's a little busy with cement trucks and whatnot. But this is the Simon Fraser University. So anyway, guys, I'll let you go here for now. I don't want to make this video too long. The one thing I have come to realize is that time goes fast when you're riding a bike, and you maybe tend to get rambling a bit or whatever, but try to keep it short and just have a chance to take you out for what amounts to the first ride here on this Road King. My first video, which is not good because I got the bike in the 1st of June. Ooh, they paved this in here. It's nice, man. You gotta watch out for deer up here too. They get springing around up here sometimes. Friendly wave, didn't expect that. Alright, can't buzz you off for this now, can I? Around the next bend is a Starbucks. How do you beat that? Don't I just behave myself with the camera rolling, huh? I would never run that stop sign. Are you kidding me? There's the old bus loop. Come out of there a few 100,000 times in a bus. Alrighty, what do we got here? Starbucks. Ooh, nice bike. All right, guys.